All right, cats, so here we are with our yellow paper, or our big paper, all gridded into 1-inch squares, right? And we also have our drawing, or our image, gridded into 1 centimeter squares, right? All the way up. Okay, so what I've done is I've gone across the bottom here. Oh, I should probably turn this so it's not so weird, huh? There we go. So I've put numbers across the bottom, right? And we're starting at X. There we go. We're starting at X here. Boom. And then we start, the first one in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? And that's all I need because I don't go past 8 up here. And then I'm going to transpose those numbers down onto the grid, right? Down onto my expansion grid. So here's X, again, matching up with the center line. Here's 1, here's 2, 3, etc., right? So remember that what we're going to, our final result here is going to be a template that we can wrap around, or that will be, right? So this, the actual pot will be cut out, and then this remaining part will be not of the paper one, but of the large one. Then we'll cut that out of cardboard, and then that will be an outside template so that we can make sure that we're keeping with our form, right? It's real easy if you just do it visually. For this, you know, you start, oh, I work it out. Now I've got to go out further and out further. And next thing you know, you're out far further than you want to be. And then it's a lot longer to come back in. And then we lose the proportions of the piece. So this is a really nice way to make sure that you're controlling your building and staying on track. So, okay, so I've got my 1 through 8 down here. I've got my 1 through 8 down here. Now I'm going to do the same on the outside of this drawing, except with my baseline here will be X, and then I'll have A, B, C, D going up all the way. Well, I've got 23, so I guess that's Y. And then I'll do the same on my large paper all the way up to Y. All right. And I'll probably speed it up in the video so you don't have to sit here and watch it because it's not that exciting. But wanted you to know ahead of time what was happening. I like to letter and number the lines, not the spaces. It helps me stay on track. But other people feel differently about it, and that is fine, whichever works for you. Oh, I was wrong. W, X, Y. Oh, because I've got X to start with. That makes sense. All right, well, I was close. Anyway, so there's my grid. And now I'm gonna do the same on the large paper, on the inch paper. So my baseline, again, this is my baseline, right, which is the bottom of the pot. That's going to be the bottom of my paper too. So this will be X. Maybe I'll move it in here, yeah. X. So this is A, B, C. See that? Yeah, there we go. Sorry if it's bumping. I'm actually right now, I'm in the lounge at the hospital. Really glamorous setup here. Again, thank you so much for your patience, guys. I know it's not ideal. Thankfully, you guys are all brilliant, so you'll take it no problem, or you'll catch on no problem. C, F, G, H, I, J, K. Okay, so there we are set. Zippity doo dah. Okay, so now this is how this works. So I've got this all set up nicely numerically. Make sure that you can see. See, these are, what am I using here? I'm using some sterile gauze things to, to hold this up. You know, it really is something that I value in the arts is the ability and desire to solve problems. So I'm solving a problem here, cats. Okay, so when I look here at where the base of this piece starts, remember we extended a little bit, so I'm past half between 1 and 2. So past half between 1 and 2 on the X line. All right, so here I am, past half between 1 and 2 on the X line, which is here. So I'm going to start right there, and I'm going to go up to the same spot on A. So there we go. There's my first line, right? And then I like to X them off so that I don't get confused as to where I haven't been yet. Okay, so now this line, oops, sorry. That wasn't very helpful, was it? Sorry. Okay, and then this line here, right, just takes off this little bit of that square between 1 and 2 and A and B. So here I go between 1 and 2. Oh, where does it end? Okay, and it ends about a quarter or 3/4 of the way up. So I go up and out to there, about 3/4 of the way up. So now this line matches this line, right? And then I cross over between 2 and 3, just a little bit on that corner there. Cross over between 2 and 3, just a little bit of the corner there. And so on and so forth. Next one goes, oops, I'm gonna X that one off. X that one off. Now I'm just into that square, and then that comes just below the corner. So that goes over and just below the corner. So that one's going to go here and just below the corner. Right, you see how this is working? So you'll work all the way up here, following the squares, marking them off as you get through them, so you don't get out of whack. And then there we go from the corner. I might have taken too big of a bite on that one. There we go. That is here. Now I'm between C and D and between 3 and 4. So here I am between 3 and 4 and between, oops, gotta move both of these, I guess, in between C and D. All right, so between 3 and 4. There we go, between 3 and 4, C and D, go almost from the corner up to the other corner. So almost from the corner up to the other corner. Here between D and E and 4 and 5, corner to just shy of the corner. So corner to just shy of the corner. Yep, oh, a little D and E. Yeah, you know what? I think I screwed that up a little bit. That one's there. This one's not quite right. More like that. There we go. All right. And I'm just going to continue on the way up. Right? So right here, between E and F and 4 and 5, I just take out that little corner. So here's between E and F. Can you see that? And 4 and 5. Just that little corner right there. Right, and so this is going to continue all the way up. And remember that we're only, for a symmetrical piece, we're only doing half, right? So when I get done with this, my piece will be all the way up to that, just past the U line. And something that confuses people sometimes is how to handle that top, right? Because it curves down. It curves down here, right down into here, and then we have the top, and that's that same issue that we dealt with down here. Because it's photographed to show that top part of the rim, we need to change the angle just a little bit. So you're kind of making it up, but we do know that the top of the rim is right here on the top half of the U and V line. So we can just, instead of following that curve, we'll just go straight across. So right from here, straight across. And that's the line that we'll use, and that will be the top of your piece. So you don't, we won't need to cut that out of cardboard. But I'm gonna finish this up, and then I wanna walk you through cutting through the cardboard. All right, hope y'all are having a great night. Bye-bye.